Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ives number 347 ball catch. This is a typical standard sort of ball catch. You can see why it gets its name ball catch. Okay, spring-loaded ball bearing that's in there. Spring is inside of this brass housing. This is B26D. That means that the base material of this plate and the strike are made of brass, and that they have a satin chrome finish. Okay. They call this a dual adjustable style, which is a very nice feature. And what it means basically is that you can, as you can see here, the threads that are on the body of the ball catch, you can adjust the faceplate to account for unusual gaps between the top of the door and the header, or the lock side and the edge of the door. So you can basically rotate that out, or rotate your faceplate before installation, and really tailor the projection. Now, the spring that's in there is just under a certain amount of pressure, requiring to depress the ball bearing. If you were to take an instrument and stick it in that slot and turn it clockwise, you'll be able to rotate this plastic bushing that's back here, and you'll notice that it's hard to see on the camera naturally, but that's threaded. That increases the tension on the ball, and I can tell just rotating it maybe 2 full turns, I've significantly increased the tension, or how much force it requires to keep the door in the closed position and pull it open. Why you might need to adjust for that is the weight of the door, generally. A very, very heavy door, you're going to want to increase that tension, because otherwise it will just, it will come out quite easily, is the bottom line. Now, the 347 is going to be available in all of the common finishes. That's for sure. Let's go over it now. You'll be able to do the 347 in the B3 finish. In the Ives nomenclature, the letter B stands for brass. If you have hardware that is from Ives and it has an A after the part number, that means it's an aluminum-based material. So this is all, the 347 is all or only available in brass-based components. B3 is 605, that's polished brass. B4 is 606, that's satin brass. B5 is 609, that's antique brass. B10 is 612, and that's satin bronze. B10B is 613, that's oil rub bronze. B15 is 619, that's satin nickel. B26 is 625, and that is polished chrome. And B2060 is 626, that's satin chrome. Door installations, dual adjustment to adjust for clearance and holding strength. Lip strike is designed for use where strikes are mounted in a jamb. Free rolling ball ensures smooth operation, positive and trouble-free action. Adjustable threaded barrel compensates for various door clearances. Adjustable spring tension, and made of wrought brass. There is a link below this video to a document called cut sheet. That cut sheet is really a technical drawing, but it also acts as a mortising guide, as a template. It also acts as installation, is really what it does. The important note, and by the way, that's a 346 on the left, so move to the right side for the 347. The important note to keep in mind is they're referencing your dimension from the center line of the catch is going to be the center line of the strike. Okay, those two are the center line. You're going to be given a dimension from the face of the stop to the back side of the strike, and that's called out as 3/16 for 1 3/8 doors, which would certainly be the common door thickness for a 347. This would be a small sort of ball catch. You really wouldn't see these on 1 3/4 doors, but if you do, compensate for it. A 7/8 hole is what's required for this, and you're going to drill that in the center of the door. And when you have that in the center of the door and you follow the 3/16 rule from the face of the stop to the back side of the strike, you'll have good alignment. The dimension of the faceplate is 2 1/8 inch tall, okay, 1 inch wide. The dimension of the strike, that's 2 1/8 inch tall. The overall is 1 3/8 inches. Sometimes strikes are also referred to from the center line of the screw hole to the edge of the lip, and in this case it's 7/8 of an inch, okay, which is also the center line of the dimple for the ball catch to go into. 7 by 3/4 flathead wood screws are included in a complementary finish. Mortising for this is quite small, a 1/16 of an inch really. Is what they're looking for the mortise for the strike plate and for the faceplate as well. You'll have to compensate for the dimple on the back side of the faceplate for the ball catch. Okay. The balance of the information below this video is information that we've already covered. There is a link below this video to another video giving an overview of Ives as we stand as distributors with them. Just a FYI of the Ives company and our history with them. And then finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up all the Ives products that we sell. You can pull up the current product catalog. You can pull up the current parts manual, which is incredibly handy. Not that, it's really something that there'll be constituent parts, but there is. You can buy just the strike, and you can search that parts manual for the 347 and find all the constituent parts that belong to the 347. There will be also, and finally, a link to the Ives website. If you have any questions on the Ives 347 B26D ball catch or any other Ives product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.